Have you ever gazed into a woman's eyes and sensed something profound lurking behind them? In those fleeting moments, a connection may begin to blossom through exchanged glances, gentle gestures, and genuine smiles. Attraction and love transcend gender boundaries, and when women show special attention, their actions often mirror genuine care and deep connection. Whether it's their gaze, their tone, or their attention to detail, these behaviors can speak volumes. Today, we'll delve into 11 subtle yet meaningful behaviors that may indicate a woman's hidden feelings for you. While she may not explicitly express them, her actions can reveal a lot. We'll examine these behaviors through the lens of Stoicism, offering a perspective that can deepen your understanding and enrich your personal growth. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and enable notifications for more insightful content. Share this video with someone who might benefit from it. Let's begin our exploration. Number 1. Somebody like you. Her words can often serve as clear indicators, especially when she describes her ideal partner in terms that conspicuously reflect your own characteristics. Picture this scenario. You're chatting, and the topic shifts to ideal partners. She begins listing qualities that sound eerily familiar, closely mirroring your own traits. She might mention valuing thoughtfulness, just as you demonstrated by remembering her favorite coffee order last week. Or perhaps she cherishes humor, and it's your jokes that consistently light up the room. These mentions aren't mere coincidences. When a woman is interested, she may consciously or subconsciously emphasize these traits, using phrases like "someone like you." It's her way of indirectly showing admiration and interest. Stoicism emphasizes directness and clarity in communication. However, in relationships, messages are sometimes conveyed subtly, through hints and implications. If you notice her describing her ideal partner with attributes that resemble your own, see it as a significant signal of her interest. She's not just making conversation. She's creating a picture with you as the focal point. This repetition isn't accidental. It's deliberate, intended to make you aware of her interest. Stoic wisdom suggests not dismissing these signs as coincidences, but recognizing them as intentional acts meant to convey her feelings. So when she speaks of wanting somebody like you, understand it as a clear hint. The issue isn't her lack of clarity. It might be your hesitation to accept what seems too obvious. Reflect on these interactions with the Stoic virtue of practical wisdom, and consider responding with openness to explore the potential of a relationship that might already be budding. Number 2. She seeks your attention. Stoicism teaches us about the importance of self-perception and the virtues of self-respect and confidence, which are crucial when discerning someone's interest in us. It's common to doubt ourselves, thinking perhaps we're not appealing enough for someone to pursue. But Stoicism would argue that everyone possesses intrinsic worth and unique qualities that are attractive in their own right. When a woman is constantly seeking your attention and presence, it can be a significant indicator of her interest. Though it's often missed by many men, you might find yourself at a social gathering, and she's there, making an effort to strike up a conversation. Or perhaps during group outings, she consistently chooses a seat next to you or suggests activities that involve just the two of you. Men might overlook these signs, plagued by self-doubt or the false belief that they are not good enough to be pursued. This mindset, as Stoicism would suggest, is detrimental not just to one's romantic prospects, but to one's overall well-being. The philosophy encourages cultivating a sense of self-worth and confidence, dismissing the idea that anyone is inherently unattractive. Everyone has unique quirks and characteristics that make them appealing to others. If you notice she's often the one initiating plans to meet, or perhaps she's always there to support you at events, these are clear signs she values your company highly. She might laugh extra hard at your jokes, pay close attention to your stories, or show a keen interest in your well-being, which are all subtle cues of her affection. Remember, it's not just about physical appearance, but the complete package of who you are that can be endearing to someone. So next time you see her making an effort to be near you or engage with you more than others, take it as a positive sign. It's important to recognize and value these gestures, seeing them as the genuine expressions of interest they are. Let go of self-doubt, embrace your inherent worth, and consider that her consistent pursuit might just be her way of showing she likes you a lot. Number 3. Let's observe her friends. In the context of Stoicism, which emphasizes the significance of social relations and the insights they provide into our lives, the behavior of a woman's friends can serve as a revealing indicator of her feelings toward you. Stoic philosophy suggests that our social environment often reflects deeper truths about our personal intentions and emotions. When you're around a woman who might be interested in you, take the time to observe how her friends act around you. This is particularly important if you're new to her social circle. The first meetings can be very telling. Her friends, likely briefed about you, might show a specific type of enthusiasm or interest in your presence. They could be particularly friendly, engaging in conversation with an ease that suggests they've heard good things about you. Furthermore, if her friends ask you personal questions, perhaps about your hobbies, your career aspirations, or even your family, it's a strong hint that they are vetting you on her behalf. It's not merely curiosity. These questions can reveal that she has shared her interest in you with them, and now they're keen to see if you align with the image she painted. In line with Stoic principles, consider this as part of the interconnected web of social cues and community insights. If her friends are treating you with a warm, inviting attitude, it's reasonable to deduce that she speaks highly of you and possibly has feelings for you. Stoicism teaches us to approach life with a rational and observant mindset, and in this scenario, a keen observation of her friend's behavior could provide you with a clear understanding of where you stand in her life. So, next time you find yourself in the company of her friends, pay close attention to their behavior. It's not just small talk, it's a significant clue about her feelings towards you, subtly endorsed by her closest confidants. Number 4. She's here for you. Many men experience periods of solitude, particularly during late-night hours, which can feel incredibly isolating. These are the times when you might feel the absence of a companion the most acutely, pondering over the day's events or confronting feelings of loneliness. It's important to recognize when someone makes an effort to be there for you during these times. When a woman is interested in you, her presence becomes, sure, here's the continuation with punctuation, in the form of favors or occasional gestures. Her support is more profound and personal. She might ensure she's available to talk whenever you need, whether in person or over the phone. This isn't just about casual chats. She engages with you deeply, asking about your feelings and thoughts, encouraging you to open up about what's on your mind and heart. For instance, she might text or call during those late hours, checking in to see how you're doing. She might ask pointed questions like, "How was your day really?" or "What's been on your mind tonight?" These questions show a desire to share not just your joys, but also your burdens. She's offering herself as a confidant, someone who is willing to listen and be there for you, not just in joyful times, but especially in the quiet, more difficult ones. In the spirit of Stoicism, this kind of consistent, thoughtful presence is a form of virtue. It's a practical demonstration of her goodwill and affection towards you. It shows that she values your well-being and seeks to be a stabilizing, comforting presence in your life. Therefore, if you find that she consistently makes herself available, especially during your vulnerable moments, take it as a significant sign of her interest and affection. This behavior reflects a deep level of care and a desire to be an integral part of your life, aligning closely with the Stoic ideal of mutual support and understanding in relationships. Number 5. She selflessly helps you. In the Stoic tradition, there's an emphasis on acting virtuously without seeking external rewards or recognition. This principle can illuminate understanding when someone has a genuine interest in you, particularly through the lens of how a woman might express her feelings in subtle yet impactful ways. A woman who is attracted to you becomes a serene presence in your life. She offers help not with grand gestures or fanfare, but quietly and effectively, often minimizing her efforts as something she did just because it was convenient. Yet, the truth behind these actions can be far more telling. For instance, she might have postponed her own plans or extended her day just to provide assistance you needed. Whether you realized the difficulty of her sacrifice or not, her actions could range from the practical to the profoundly supportive. Maybe on a hectic day, she brings you your favorite coffee exactly how you like it without you even asking. Or perhaps, when you're facing deadlines, she's there offering to review your work, giving feedback that not only enhances your project, but also saves you invaluable time. What's remarkable is her lack of expectation for any form of repayment. In true Stoic fashion, her actions are free from the desire for quid pro quo. This could manifest in numerous ways. She might handle some of your routine tasks, assist in organizing your workspace, or even take on tedious chores like compiling necessary research that you've been dreading to start. This unspoken kindness, where she invests time and energy into activities that benefit you without any overt desire for something in return, is very much aligned with Stoic ideals. It reflects a deep-rooted affection and a desire to positively impact your life out of pure goodwill. Observing these actions can give you insights into her feelings. If she consistently goes out of her way to make your life easier, more peaceful, and more successful, it's a significant indication of her interest and affection for you. In Stoicism, this would be seen as an expression of virtue, doing good purely for the sake of good itself. Such selfless acts are often the clearest demonstrations of true affection, reflecting a deep emotional investment that transcends ordinary friendship or mere acquaintance. If you've made it this far and are still with me, please pause for a moment and comment below with "Super." This small gesture shows that you truly connect with the message. Now, let's continue. Number 6. She learns about you. When a woman is interested in a man, she often engages in a deep dive into his world. This isn't merely about curiosity. It's about gauging compatibility and ensuring that the person she's drawn to aligns with her values and expectations. Her approach might involve asking mutual friends about you, or perhaps more commonly in the digital age, looking through your social media profiles to get a sense of your personality, interests, and past experiences. For example, she might inquire about your hobbies and passions to find common ground or ask subtle questions about your past relationships. These inquiries are not driven by mere nosiness, but by a desire to understand what shapes your preferences and aversions. This knowledge helps her gauge how she might fit into your life and whether a deeper relationship could be mutually beneficial. Furthermore, she might listen intently when you share stories about your life, remembering details and bringing them up in later conversations. This shows that she's not only gathering information, but is genuinely interested in the narrative of your life. She may also adapt some of her behaviors or explore new interests that align with yours, demonstrating through actions that she values what you care about and is open to growing alongside you. In Stoic terms, this behavior reflects the philosophy's emphasis on the importance of understanding and adapting to better connect with others. It's a sign of her investment in the potential relationship, showing that she's not only interested in who you are but also committed to being someone who can positively contribute to your life. Therefore, if you notice that she is making a concerted effort to learn about your life and adapt accordingly, it's a strong indicator of her interest. This isn't just about matching on superficial levels, but about a deeper compatibility and the creation of a harmonious bond that Stoicism holds in high regard. Recognizing and appreciating this effort can lead to a more profound and meaningful connection. Number 7. She brings positivity. Consider the moments when you face adversity, times when you feel overwhelmed or discouraged. It's in these darker periods that her presence becomes a source of light. For instance, when you share your frustrations or setbacks with her, notice how attentively she listens. She doesn't just hear your words. She understands the emotions behind them and responds with encouragement. Her assurances, such as, "This is only a tiny patch of life. something that you will overcome eventually, are not empty platitudes, but are imbued with a belief in your strength and resilience. In Stoic philosophy, the importance of support and resilience in relationships is heavily emphasized, viewing challenges as opportunities for growth and deepening bonds. This Stoic principle shines through when a woman becomes a beacon of positivity in your life, particularly during tough times. Her actions and words aren't merely gestures of comfort. They are signs of genuine interest and a desire to uplift you. Her role in your life during these times extends beyond mere sympathy. She actively encourages you to pursue your goals and not be defined by temporary setbacks. Her motivation and encouragement are aimed at helping you rise above your circumstances, reflecting a Stoic appreciation for perseverance and courage. She wants to see you not just recover, but emerge stronger and more capable, a testament to her belief in your potential. This isn't just the kindness of a compassionate person. This is the dedication of someone deeply invested in your well-being. Her consistent positivity and support in your times of need are powerful indicators of her attraction. In Stoic terms, her actions demonstrate a commitment to the virtue of beneficence, doing good for someone else not merely out of duty, but out of a genuine desire to see them thrive. If you notice her positivity. In the philosophy of Stoicism, such behavior can be regarded as an embodiment of virtue, specifically the virtues of kindness and magnanimity. It illustrates her dedication to creating a nurturing and positive environment around you, which is foundational for any deep and meaningful relationship. Therefore, if you observe that she consistently elevates the importance of your words and actions, it's prudent not to overlook these behaviors. Rather, interpret them as clear signs of her interest and engagement in your life. She is not merely a passive participant. She is actively celebrating your life, demonstrating her attachment and affection through her enthusiastic responses. This Stoic recognition of her underlying intentions can lead you to appreciate her gestures more profoundly and understand the depth of the emotional connection she is fostering. Number 9. She is close. In Stoic philosophy, the significance of understanding nonverbal cues is emphasized, as these can often tell us more about a person's feelings and intentions than words. This is particularly useful in deciphering if a woman is attracted to you, as she may choose subtle physical ways to express her interest. When a woman is drawn to you, she might naturally seek closeness. This doesn't merely mean being physically near you, but could extend to more deliberate acts of touch, which are profound indicators of affection. For instance, she might find reasons to brush against your arm, touch your hand during conversation, or when laughing, gently place her hand on your shoulder. Each of these actions, though they might seem casual, can be significant in expressing her comfort and interest in you. Notice too how she positions herself during interactions. If she leans in closer than usual, maintains eye contact a bit longer, or positions herself to face you directly, these are all signs that she wants to connect with you on a deeper level. Stoicism teaches us to be observant and rational, and by applying these principles, you can discern the intention behind these subtle cues. She shows genuine curiosity. Genuine curiosity about another person's life and experiences is seen as a form of respect and a way to build deeper understanding and connections. When a woman is truly interested in you, this curiosity will be unmistakably evident in her behavior. She won't just engage in small talk or casual conversations. She'll delve deeper, asking about your aspirations, your thoughts on various topics, and your feelings about important life events. For instance, if you mention a hobby you're passionate about, she might ask detailed questions about how you got started, what it means to you, and perhaps even if she could join you in this activity. Her questions will show a desire to understand your world, not superficially but meaningfully. Number 10. She seeks closeness. Additionally, her body language can reveal much about her feelings. For example, A woman interested in you might subconsciously exhibit what some call preening behaviors, such as flicking her hair, adjusting her clothing frequently, or subtly highlighting parts of her body like her neck or legs. These actions aren't merely coincidental. They are often efforts to appear more attractive and to capture your attention. In line with Stoic thought, it's important not to overinterpret these signs without considering the context and consistency of her behavior. Accidental touches can happen, but a pattern of seeking closeness suggests a deliberate intent. Being mindful and aware of these cues without jumping to immediate conclusions allows you to respond appropriately and appreciate the potential depth of her interest. Thus, if you observe these behaviors, consider them thoughtfully. They might be her way of communicating attraction through actions rather than words, inviting you to understand her feelings and possibly reciprocate them. #conclusion. In the spirit of Stoicism, interpreting these subtle cues with a rational and observant mindset can lead to a deeper understanding of her feelings. Recognizing and valuing these signs of interest can pave the way for a meaningful connection, built on mutual respect and genuine affection. She shows genuine curiosity. Genuine curiosity about another person's life and experiences is seen as a form of respect and a way to build deeper understanding and connections. When a woman is truly interested in you, this curiosity will be unmistakably evident in her behavior. She won't just engage in small talk or casual conversations. She'll delve deeper, asking about your aspirations, your thoughts on various topics, and your feelings about important life events. For instance, if you mention a hobby you're passionate about, she might ask detailed questions about how you got started, what it means to you, and perhaps even if she could join you in this activity. Her questions will show a desire to understand your world not superficially but meaningfully. Number 10. She seeks closeness. Additionally, her body language can reveal much about her feelings. For example, a woman interested in you might subconsciously exhibit what some call preening behaviors, such as flicking her hair, adjusting her clothing frequently, or subtly highlighting parts of her body like her neck or legs. These actions aren't merely coincidental. They are often efforts to appear more attractive and to capture your attention. In line with Stoic thought, it's important not to overinterpret these signs without considering the context and consistency of her behavior. Accidental touches can happen, but a pattern of seeking closeness suggests a deliberate intent. Being mindful and aware of these cues without jumping to immediate conclusions allows you to respond appropriately and appreciate the potential depth of her interest. Thus, if you observe these behaviors, consider them thoughtfully. They might be her way of communicating attraction through actions rather than words, inviting you to understand her feelings and possibly reciprocate them. Conclusion. In the spirit of Stoicism, interpreting these subtle cues with a rational and observant mindset can lead to a deeper understanding of her feelings. Recognizing and valuing these signs of interest can pave the way for a meaningful connection, built on mutual respect and genuine affection. Number 10. She shows genuine curiosity. For instance, if you are passionate about music, she might start listening to your favorite bands or even attend concerts with you, demonstrating her willingness to be part of your world. If you enjoy a particular sport, she may begin following games or even play the sport with you, showing her interest not only in the activity itself, but in spending more time together. Her investment doesn't stop at participating in activities with you. She might also take the time to learn about and discuss topics that are important to you. This could involve reading books you recommend, watching shows you like, or engaging in hobbies that you are passionate about. By doing so, she shows that she values your interests and wants to understand what makes you tick. This kind of investment is a significant indicator of her feelings towards you. It goes beyond mere politeness or casual dating. It's about creating shared experiences and showing that she's genuinely interested in the things that bring you joy. In Stoic terms, This behavior demonstrates her commitment to fostering a relationship that is not only about companionship but also about shared growth and enrichment. If you notice that she is dedicating time to engage with your interests and genuinely enjoys these activities, it's a strong sign that she sees a potential future with you. Her actions suggest that she's not only attracted to you, but also deeply respects and values your happiness. As we conclude our discussion today, remember that understanding whether a woman is genuinely interested in you can often seem like deciphering a complex code. However, by observing her actions and responses through the lens of Stoic philosophy, which values clarity, purpose, and virtue in interactions, you can gain deeper insights into her feelings. Recognize that her willingness to immerse herself in your world is a profound indicator of her affection. It reflects not only her interest in you, but also her desire to build a meaningful and enriching relationship. So, next time you notice these signs, appreciate them for what they are, genuine expressions of her interest and commitment. Each of the signs discussed, from her making a big deal out of small things to her consistent presence and genuine curiosity, serves as a piece of the puzzle that, when put together, reveals a clearer picture of her emotions towards you. Stoicism teaches us the importance of observing not just the overt expressions of interest, but also the subtle, often overlooked actions that speak volumes. It encourages us to reflect on these observations with rationality and openness, helping us to respond wisely and compassionately. So, as you interact with someone who might be showing these signs, consider them thoughtfully. Recognize the virtue in her efforts and the genuine care she demonstrates through her actions. This awareness can lead to a deeper understanding of her feelings and help you appreciate the meaningful connections that are being formed.